am Jackie Bruno, and we're here at UMass Boston at a debate uncovering the pros and cons of the Cape Wind project. So what is the Cape Wind project? Well, it's about 130 wind turbines, massive in structure, 6 miles off the coast of the Cape, 13 miles off of Nantucket, and it's smack dab there, right in the middle of Nantucket Sound. So let's go inside and see what this is all about. What is Cape Wind? Simply put, layman's terms, what is it?
Cape Wind is America's first offshore wind farm proposal for Horseshoe Shoal and Nantucket Sound. The proposal would call for 130 modern offshore wind turbines to be spread out 1/3 of a mile by 1/2 a mile apart from a shallow area toward the center of Nantucket Sound called Horseshoe Shoal. And there, in average wind conditions, the wind farm would provide 3/4 of the electricity used on Cape Cod and the islands without emitting any greenhouse gas emissions, air pollutants, and using a local and free resource blowing around us all the time that we don't have to import from the Middle East, don't have to spill, and is not going away.
Are you for or against this?
We're against this project in this location. And the reason for that is it's probably the most conflicted spot on the entire eastern seaboard for a project of this size to be sited. And the reason for that is that it is already an area of high use in terms of commercial ferry traffic, in terms of commercial fishing, in terms of recreation. There's thousands and thousands of recreational boaters out there every summer. And it really needs to be put in a better location where it's not going to harm the local environment.
The Cape Wind project is a really complicated issue with a lot of different pros and cons.
There's not a darned reason in the world not to go ahead except somebody doesn't want to see them.
We're against this project in this location because of the impacts that it'll have for us as traditional cultural practitioners. The lands that are now underwater were once dry. 10,000 years ago, when the water levels increased, it claimed dry lands. And so submerged is a lot of archaeological features that actually have information for our paleopast or our ancient past.
Environmental efforts are key to preserving the world for our futures and for our children's futures because, we're still kids and we don't want to grow up into a world where countries are fighting over depleted natural resources.
Now we're finding out, after 6 years of asking the developer what the cost of this electricity will be, we're now finding out through the draft that the chances are it's going to be more expensive than what we have.
We are very much for Cape Wind. We would like to. I personally would like to have kids one day, and I'd like them to have a planet to inherit. So I think renewable energy is a pretty good idea.
And you?
I am definitely for Cape Wind. I'll be expressing my support in a speech fairly soon.
And to get their point across, some people will do almost anything. Anything. What is the number one issue why you're against this?
Well, thanks to you guys, you made us wealthy. You become dependent on our oil, and you've raised our standard of living in all of our countries. If you rely on wind energy, we'll falter.
It's a long night, it's a long process, and this meeting tonight will probably go past midnight. And this entire process, this entire debate started over 5 years ago. I was just wondering, are you for or against Cape Wind?
Oh, I'm not allowed to comment, ma'am.
Not allowed to comment?
I'll keep my counsel to myself also.
Thank you very much.